Right. You know what? I kind of went on a bit of a kind of went off track a little bit. We talk more about this. Let's talk more about money making. See, this is what look. This is what you're gonna get. All right. Listen, if I was a CEO worth $100 million, living in some amazing place or whatever, you might want to watch this stuff and say it's hot shit. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we the best, fuck the rest. Or maybe we're not the best, but fuck the rest. Yeah, so anyway, so going on, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Look, people are very sensitive. People are very sensitive, people can do the most wrong things in their lives, right? They can screw you over and everything. And at the same time, like this is the thing, if you're like a dog and you're constantly giving for free, people take advantage of it. I'll tell you how. I knew somebody, right? And I just knew them, and I was never their friend. All right. I knew somebody, and I was never their friend, but I knew somebody, and this person, to be honest, was afraid that now it wasn't the idea of, maybe it was the idea of dying that bothered them, but I don't think it was the idea of dying. I think it was the idea of being replaced. Like, they weren't scared of it. Wasn't that death was what was scaring them more than death was somebody replacing them and just doing the opposite of what they wanted, or doing something totally different. So they started enticing people. Oh, do you know that in the event of my death, you can get all this stuff? I'm gonna list you. I don't give a shit. I don't want any of your stuff. I don't want anything that you own. I don't want anything. Okay, do your shit. Have fun. You know what I mean? The funny thing is someone might say something like, "Oh, I smoked you weed once." Yeah, you also laced my goddamn weed, man. What the fuck? Fuck you, man. How stupid do you think I am, man? You laced my fucking weed, and now you're talking about I smoked in weed. You fucking dillhole, man. You if anything happens to me, if I die, you'll get everything, okay? Just make sure nobody takes my spot. You know what I mean? Like, dude, go to hell, man. Go to hell, man. It's crazy, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know what, man? I would say that I was a bit of I wasn't exactly your risk taker. But the thing with me, I'll tell you one real quality about myself. Whenever I genuinely do something, it genuinely becomes a part of me. And that's how I know I'm genuine. If I genuinely earn something or become something or do something, like, it just naturally happens. Sometimes people they love to make you sound generic. So they compare you to people almost as if you're their generic. So if you say something smart, they'll say, Einstein. Hey, Einstein, how you doing? You know what I mean? Saying that you are Einstein's, like, you're being like you're like Einstein, versus Einstein's like you. So they're constantly trying to discredit you in a way. I don't know where I was going with this. I just lost my thought. But well, that has happened. Okay, let's see if I can find my thought. But that has happened. Where they don't wanna accept that how good you are. For example, oh, so here's the thing with the genuine thing. Dude, I'll tell you how real it. Like, I didn't notice this before. I notice this stuff right now. I notice how people act. You know what I mean? And I'll see on their face, on their body language, and they get caught all the time now. I catch people all the time. You know what I mean? They react a certain way to me, and I catch them all the time. I catch these people all the time now. You know what I mean? It's like, for example, let's say it's someone who's gay, and they come around you, and they're kind of like, like, oh, I know you're straight. You know what I mean? And people just naturally react a certain way around you. It's like they know who you are. Now, the thing is that people don't always know who everybody is. But for example, if you remind somebody of an actual friend they had, and that friend was like kind of bullying the guy around the friends and stuff, they're friends like that. And and they see you get into a certain spot, they smile to themselves, and you catch that smile. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? And I've gotten that a lot, by the way. I've gotten that shit a lot, dude. I've been villainized prior like in the last 7 years, I have never been villainized so horribly. I became everybody's villain. Oh, it was sickening. It was absolutely terrible, man. The guy that made you feel like it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. But anyways, moving on. What was my point about that? It's being genuine. When I do something genuinely, it just takes on me. You know what I mean? People look at you a certain way, and oh, this guy looks like this to me. I'm on the ball, man. I'm not stupid, man. This guy looks like something to me, right? And the most genuine is you got to catch a genuine reaction in somebody. If they get a little worried, if they're scared, if they're overcomfortable, if they're too into you, if you feel like they're coming from like a bad place, like they just trying to use you for something. You know what I mean? You catch on to that. Those are genuine reactions. Sometimes people fake react. Like I told you, like I might work at a place where Bob is the coolest guy. So if I say something at one point, it's really cool. Oh, Bob, how you doing? You know what I mean? That's what happens. Or somebody's very good. It might be a very good looking girl. Oh, hi, Courtney. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, the thing with me is since I cannot. I have like I just can't play at certain levels. I just can't play at certain levels. You know what I mean? And I've been called a fake ass old G. Old G, OG, not directly, just kind of hinted. Some guy standing around this nightclub like there's some fake ass OG. You know what I mean? Standing around like there's some fake ass OG. You know what I mean? It's crazy. My backpack when I robbed the bank, it said OG on it. That was the brand. It was OG. That the cop goes to me or the detective or whatever he was when they take you in for questioning after your charge. And he goes, oh, that was a cool tag you had on the back of the backpack, eh? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Because I was wearing a mask during the robbery. So I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And he goes, the teller you took hostage, she was quite pretty, eh? I'm like, I don't know. Who are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, man. What are you talking about, man? You know what I mean? I was acting very bizarre. At one point, he said, do you know what is your mother's name? And I said, I can't remember. And I literally could not remember. And I'll tell you why. Because I was thinking of an older woman that I had lived under in Colombia. So I was trying to think of her name, and I couldn't. The name wasn't coming into my head for some reason. I kept thinking, I can't get the name in my head. Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous, Yeah, it was crazy, it was crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I mean, I don't know. I got into the genuineness and everything. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm hoping to move forward in life, that's it. I just really nothing else. And I'm sorry. Okay, I gotta apologize at this point. I was joking about the channel's free and it's not worth anything. I've been doing this a little too much. I've been kind of just phasing out in front of the camera and just not saying anything. And I know it seems like I'm taking this lightly now and I'm not that serious about it. Yeah, it is what it is. I put out a lot of videos, man. And I should start titling them so people can kind of pick what they like, maybe. I don't know, man. I don't know, but, you're welcome to come check out my videos and see what it's about. I am a real person, I'm a real individual. I'm somebody who really exists. You know what I mean? And I got unique opinions on things, you know what I mean? And I'm not the type to market myself. You know what I mean? I'm not the type to market myself. I know I did some of that, but that's like out of necessity. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. Anyways, I'm done. And good afternoon.